Hello and welcome to another episode of the Sister Love Squadcast. Today we will be doing our music video analysis. Alright, so we have to decide which one we want to do first. There has been one that Xena has been begging to analyze. Sir Cliff Richard's Please Don't Fall in Love, right?
Yes.
Alright.
First of all, I have to say that is one of my favorite Cliff Richard songs.
Yeah, I know you really like it.
That is like probably, I'd have to say that's my favorite.
out of all
Out
of
of all
them?
of his songs, that one is my favorite.
Interesting.
Just as a song, yes.
Oh, it's really sad.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's super pretty, and I guess it's kind of a story song, and you know how I am with story songs.
Once again, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Me too. I like the song.
Yeah, and I
And-
love his performance of it and delivery.
Yeah, I mean he did very well. But was she his girlfriend?
It almost looked like he was her photographer or manager or something.
maybe.
Because she was there at the dance thing and he was talking to her more like, get out there and do it kind of thing at the end. And he had pictures of her, but he also had pictures of other people all around him.
Yeah, maybe. I thought that last thing was supposed to be a breakup.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought. Because he said something to her and she looked like she could care less. And then when he's walking away, she has a look like maybe I just made a mistake.
The thing I got from it is that it was like watching a movie with scenes missing. And the only other thing is the way they depicted it. In the song, he says, I knew this might happen when I moved away.
When I was away.
When I was away.
Mm-hmm.
The way they showed it, it looked like she left.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you thought so?
I
Well,
think you think that because the scenes that they were showing were European sites.
No, it's what made me think that is her apartment was new.
Mm-hmm.
She was decorating a new apartment.
Oh,
I could see what you're
Yeah.
saying there.
Yeah, and it looked like he was in the same house that they were in the beginning.
Oh, I didn't even catch that before. So it's almost like they flipped what the song's actually saying because it says we kissed at the airport, which honestly I think they should have actually done an airport scene
Mhm.
instead, like when he's
Mhm.
singing that.
Or
It would have
started
made
it
it
with
more
that.
established that they had a deeper relationship.
And I'm sorry, I didn't get the helicopter part.
That's the part I really don't get.
You're like, what?
He opens up the doors to the helicopter and then just closes them.
With no context.
Yeah, I would love to know an explanation on that one. The only thing I can think of is it's the same door they were saying or they were talking at. Like they were looking out over the city. So it must have some significance there. I don't
The
know.
helicopter has to be something because it looks like it's coming right at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing to say. I don't know. I like the song,
Uh-huh.
and it was hard for me to follow exactly what was going on. Here's the simplistic explanation for me. It looked like she was having to leave to go to live somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
and somehow or other he knew that she was going to be with another guy because maybe she was working with him or something.
It did. It
Yes.
did look like there was almost a unexplained
Yeah, but how did he know?
unannounced relationship. You know what I mean?
They were going over lines in her apartment. They had scripts in their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
don't-
just had never made the move.
I'm wondering if that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
If because like when they're standing there, they never kiss, they never embrace.
Mhm.
So I am wondering if he never said anything to her, but yet
Mhm.
she knew that he
Mhm.
liked her.
Yeah, because she does the first scenes with her and the other guy, she does act a little guilty.
Yeah.
Especially in the end, she acts guilty too.
No, she acts more like, well, it's a little too late kind of thing.
And
I got
then-
that more
yeah.
at the very end. But there was a bit more, she was more reserved with the guy at first.
Mm-hmm.
Women trying to analyze this.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get a story out of it.
There was another thing that kind of disturb me?
I think I know what it was.
What? Was I the only one that thought he looked like a priest on that one date?
Who the other guy?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Like he had
I
all the
didn't catch
black
that.
clothes and he had this weird like I think it was a bow tie untied, but
Mm.
yet still like knotted here, but it made him look like a priest and I'm like, what is this supposed to be?
I didn't catch that. I have only watched this somewhat. I mean, usually I'm listening to the song and I'm doing
Right,
something
right.
else. I've watched parts of it from my phone. So seeing it up here, it was a little bit more confusing. I
Mhm.
think I had just filled in the blank when I watched it
Mhm.
before.
You do that.
I write the story as it
Well,
goes.
it definitely it sparks creativity if you are creative. But to just watch it and try to get an actual storyline out of it, it could have been written better.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree.
I have one point to digress.
Mm-hmm.
He has Kindle feet.
Elsie.
You said you weren't gonna bring this
You
up.
promised. You promised.
Literally, his feet look like Kindle feet. It's not an insult; it's a compliment.
Oh my God.
Next.
All right. Okay, this is one that Shelly and I actually discovered together, and I can't wait for the rest of the squad to watch it and hear their thoughts on it. This is Joanna by Kool and the Gang. Okay, thoughts?
Once again, confused.
Really? How?
Who's Joanna?
Joanna.
You missed the beginning.
No, I didn't.
She saw
The
it.
diner was called Joanna's.
I
Yeah.
got that.
Okay.
Joanna owns the diner. They were
Uh-huh.
singing to the waitress and owner,
Mm-hmm.
and
Right.
she remembered. The song made her remember
Mhm.
back when she was young and in love.
Because from right after they walked in, it panned to a poster of her. She was
Yeah,
a dancer
I
or
got that
something.
too.
Okay.
But wasn't the same guy that she was young with the same guy that was singing?
Yes, that I could see where that is confusing. JT did play both roles. I assumed
Mm-hmm.
that was his parents.
Well, I thought
Well,
that too.
I tried
later.
to think
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
too.
that's
I'm
what
thinking, I don't know music videos. I'm going. Okay, I want some logic in this. So yeah, yeah, I like the song again.
They should have, I think, to make it just all they needed was to add a wedding scene. Even
I don't think so.
between the
I think
two.
that's too much. Like, I think it's enough
No.
since he's the one singing. I think, she could have even known somebody that looked just like that guy.
That was where my mind went. See,
Uh-huh.
is it through her back because he looked just like her love, who she
Mhm.
lost, because he was the son of the love she lost.
Well, that could be.
Oh.
That's a lot of
Say,
I didn't
That's
go
a lot
that
of
far.
work.
I didn't go
Yeah.
that far.
yeah,
I don't
That's
know
where I went.
yeah. The
I think-
storyteller of us.
the way she reacted when they came in.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like this is just a guy who came and started singing to her and it threw her back.
No, she knew him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought it was fun that, they had obviously gone there after every gig kind of
Mhm.
thing.
Yes.
And, they kind of wrote a song about her, it seemed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a really cute video.
Well, I went there too
Mm-hmm.
because I thought, well, this is just their hangout. They wrote her a song,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and it's a cute one,
Mm-hmm.
So, but when it flipped to the younger, okay, wait a minute.
I get where that, because I did have a momentary, oh wait, JT, now he's playing a different role here. The
Mhm.
only thing that really made it clear was the fact that the car was from a different era.
Well, that's true, and his hair was
His hair
different.
was
His
right?
hair was different, yeah.
Yeah. Immediately, even before the flashbacks or anything, I thought they were mother and son.
That went through my head too.
Yeah. That he was singing to his mom.
But I liked the song, and it
Yeah.
was a cute
Mhm.
video.
Yeah.
Cute video. Should I say cute video?
I don't
I
know if
guess
it's really
it-
cute. I think it's kind of sweet.
Yeah,
Like,
sweet
it
video.
isn't just cute.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of
Well-
cool the way they did it. Like, you can only tell so much in a music video. It's kind of for the person to write the story themselves.
right.
So I think it was neat the way they did it.
I like the piano on the table.
I know all of them playing the different instruments. How about the guy who's using the table for the drums? And I
not
like that they had the whole gang in there. That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And good casting on young Joanna.
I did think that. See, that's another thing they did well, and they never really showed her face. They showed just silhouettes of her, like, profile and stuff. So I'm like, okay, yeah.
Well, I got the fact that girl that he was dancing with was the one in the poster.
Mm-hmm.
or at least a facsimile thereof.
Right.
And the one in the diner, did you get that connection? That was her young.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, yes and no.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because the guy threw me.
Mm,
I
JT.
didn't really pay attention to the car they were driving in, but yeah, it was different. But yeah, there was all some sort of connection there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because of because he was the way he was singing to her. It almost I don't know. That was a little odd. I don't know.
In the past or in the future?
Future,
I thought
Yeah.
it was a little
unless
bit.
there was some other connection besides just being the diner
Mhm.
lady.
Well, because
Yeah.
of her reaction, she's kind of like, "Oh, go on." Like, I at least got that this is like the place that they go after gigs, and they go there every time. They know her well enough, and everybody's like, family to her.
I think they literally are family. That would make
Because
more
it's
sense
almost
to
like
me.
it's almost like he's singing the song a little bit to make her blush
Yeah, I
in
can
a
see
fun
that.
way.
Yeah, that still works with the family thing. I think they're related. That's my 2 cents.
Even when he says, treats me real nice, especially at night.
She's pouring him coffee.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just listening to the song, that's suggestive, but with the music video, it sounds like,
Yeah, you have to look at it in context of them being at the diner
Mhm.
at night after gigs.
Okay.
The thing about music videos, especially these first two that we've started, because I can see what everybody's brought to the table. Someone who puts together a music video knows the story in their head that they're trying to
Mhm.
convey,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't. So
Right.
I think sometimes when you're putting a music video together, it comes across exactly how you wanted it to because the story was already in your mind. So this is where I would love to be able to speak to the people that come up with it.
Mhm.
Like, especially with
Mhm.
that Cliff one, it's like, okay, what was the plan here? What was the
Mhm.
story? Because obviously it's complete in somebody's mind.
Right.
And one of the biggest mistakes, I think, is a lot of music videos need an intro scene. Like, it makes a lot more sense when there's talking or something beforehand instead. Like with Cliff, if they had been talking or something and kind of established what kind of relationship they had,
Mm-hmm.
and then went into Please Don't Fall in Love,
Mhm.
it would have made more sense because he was saying, I know that you're with him just now as I write, when he was with her in the
Mhm.
music video.
Yeah, that all makes sense. So even in this one, if they'd have had some kind of banter with Joanna, maybe they could have put a little nod in
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been. I thought they set it up pretty well, but that's my opinion. I guess I had more train of thought the same as the person that wrote the music video.
You filled the lines in the same way.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
All right, one that was per Elsie's request was by Diamond Rio.
Okay, I said it was weird. I warned you guys. Oh,
Okay,
dear.
we'll see. It's called Unbelievable.
Now talk about not getting a music video.
That was just disturbing.
It was disturbing. The one thing is
Hectic.
you know what was going on. You know the
Right.
storyline. It was about a Vegas wedding chapel.
Or the
And-
wedding window.
Yeah.
Very
Drive-through wedding.
strange couples.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but every one of them
Went together.
went together. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It was a fun video, I thought.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It wasn't confusing to me.
Nope, you know exactly
it was
what was
pretty
going on.
simple.
Yeah, and you had to watch it because
Mhm.
it went so fast.
But it wasn't really telling a story either.
No,
it
not
was just
really.
vignettes,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it did fit the theme of the song.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they had funny little things like he was paying the preacher and then walking off, but she grabbed $1.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Or that one of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, as he was walking away.
I thought it was funny when the main singer started messing with the tuning. What do you call it?
The tuning pigs.
The tuning pegs of the guitar player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Making
And
his
I
guitar
loved the
part.
Mandocaster in it. That was really
Yeah, that
cool.
was cool.
And it was also funny to see how they posed for the pictures. You know, they had the wedding chapel
Mhm.
picture thing set up. The hippies were like sitting in the lotus position and stuff.
Yeah, it was just like a spoof.
Uh-huh.
It was fun.
Reminds me of a Huey Lewis music video. Kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
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 His are always something to talk about, that's for sure.
Yeah, and when I first watched it, I thought that maybe it was the band members playing the grooms, but I don't think so.
No.
No.
No. I'd have to say if I had to choose between this one and Meet in the Middle for music video.
This one.
Yeah, this
Yes,
one.
This one.
It was more entertaining.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, we had that episode on the one.
That
with
was
meat in the
such a
middle.
missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up is one that Linda actually picked, and I don't think any of us have seen this one. It is Reba McEntire and Brooks and Dunn doing If You See Him, If You See Her.
Oh, I love this song. I've never seen the video.
That was a cool video.
Yeah, I especially like the way they were fading.
Yeah,
Yes.
fading in and out just barely
Mhm.
when one popped
And that
in.
poor guy in the middle.
Uh-huh.
I wondered how they were going to do it because clearly this is technically it's three people singing because Brooks and
Mhm.
Dunn is a duo. So to make him the friend in the middle,
Yeah.
who's the listening ear, that was brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they showed him, and this is getting a little deep, but they showed him playing the piano.
I thought that
Like
was
the
great.
only thing keeping them connected was the music, and he was the symbol of that.
Mhm.
It was so cool.
Yeah, and especially with that gorgeous building they had them singing in.
Mhm.
The one part that just about killed me was when he saw her walking out.
Yes.
That was good acting.
Mm-hmm.
I thought so too. I'm like, he's a good actor.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you could tell exactly what he was thinking in his eyes, which
Yes.
is a good performer
Mhm.
for a singer. Needs that kind of ability.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because she saw him before he ever saw her in the music video. Because she sees him when he walks in after her friends get up and Dunn or Brooks or whoever it is gets up. And the look in her eyes when she sees him is more pain and trying not to, trying to put up an act. Like big girls don't cry kind of thing. But you can still see that she loves him. There's still that spark. When he looks at her, there's still love. It's still love. There's sadness, but there's no hurt. Did you get that?
I saw there was hurt. I think they've both hurt each other deeply,
Mm-hmm.
but they have pride in between. They won't.
At first, he looked at her like, oh, yeah, there she is. And then it was like, no, that's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it was good. And I
And-
liked the ending, actually.
Yeah,
I thought
Yeah.
that poor guy in the middle.
shaking his head like this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is the song is If You See Her, and they saw each other, but they were asking him if you see her, if you see him,
Mm-hmm.
even though they saw each other.
Yeah, I really liked it. That's been my favorite one so far tonight.
Okay, so I was kind of doing some research last night and watching different music videos to see if I wanted to add them to our music video playlist. And I, of course, knew this song, but I had never seen the video before. There's one slightly disturbing part, just to warn
Yes,
you
there
ahead of
is.
time. But it's really interesting the way they laid it out. And it's I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston.
I loved that video.
Yeah, it was a fun video.
Mm-hmm. Plus, it was mainly just dancing and singing, but it did have a message to it,
It did.
which I thought was really, and I don't know if I caught it as an entertainer more, but it starts black and white, and it's showing how, look, she's drained from the show. But the crazy thing about when you entertain, you put out the energy, you do sing songs you love, but there's nothing like after that. You're on this high from this, crowd and energy, and you've been putting it out. Listening to music that you just enjoy. Having another artist's voice, another artist's energy just pour into you after that. And that's what she's saying. She wants to dance and enjoy the music for fun.
Right.
She's given something to people. She wants to go out and actually enjoy it and be a part of
'Cause
that.
the whole video happens in her head. You know, the whole main colorful part of the video.
Right.
But then at the end, it goes back to black and white, and she's supposed to be just dropped off at her hotel. But
And she's
there's-
watching the people go into the
to the
club.
dance club. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really creative. See, it was to the point and put a message in your head without over explaining so that it was confusing.
And it still was very entertaining.
and silly.
Mhm.
That
Right,
was-
and
that
it
was
had the
fun.
comedy. Yeah.
I loved her like really floofy skirt.
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh,
one
I
that was,
loved
like-
the denim outfit
Yeah, I mean all her outfits were cool.
and her makeup.
I just love all the color in it.
Yeah.
Like there's so much color in that video.
And I liked when she shook the guy. I want to dance with somebody.
Oh, that is you.
Come on.
Get out there.
Yeah, that was a fun video. Good choice.
All right, so next up, I don't think Xena, you gave me a second video, but there is one that I'm going to play in Xena's slot here because I did a quick search on music videos of the 1970s
Mm-hmm.
because you don't tend to think that there were because there wasn't MTV and all that, but they did use music videos on shows like the variety shows. If the act couldn't come, they would play a music video.
Yeah, they even on Donnie and Bernie normally in like the middle section
Mm-hmm.
have a slot either like a very music video-y kind of pre-recorded.
So that was kind of the beginning of it. And one of the top music videos for the 1970s was actually by the Bee Gees, and it was Lonely Days.
Oh, I don't think I've seen this one.
Well, it definitely isn't my favorite Bee Gees song just as the song.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what?
Hmm.
I did not realize this was a Bee Gees song. I am now I have to stand corrected. How many years did I think that was the Beatles?
It sounds like
I
them.
could totally see
Mhm.
that. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what they must have been kind of mimicking their style a bit. The Beatles.
Beebles.
The Beebles.
They must have been mimicking the Beatles style a bit.
Beebles, bobbles, but they don't.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
Keeping this in.
You go along thinking, this is the Beatles. And you'd say, yeah, that song belongs to the Beatles.
I mean, he did sound like, I think it was Barry, sounded like John in the end.
Did they cover it?
Maybe, I don't know, but it's like the video was kind of odd, but I was there, see?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
him.
that is Barry.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, we're watching the video right here. But
I got mixed up and thought that, that Morris continued the scene and Barry wasn't in it because they looked so much alike.
Oh, the only part I thought was really weird was when they all drove their cars and they like did this weird like, you know, be amazing kind of thing in the
No,
middle
it's
of
just
nowhere.
because you live in the Be Amazing culture.
Well, you know, but that's what they were. That's the motion they were doing with their hands.
I kind of, I get it knowing their history and their background and that they were on and off and had some fighting going on and had to come back together as siblings, you know. I get that in this video, but
I'm just watching this video as we're talking. He had a hard time pulling those curtains apart, didn't
Robin,
yes.
Yeah.
yeah, they got stuck.
Mm-hmm.
he? It's like, I wonder how many takes they had doing that. And finally, I'm just going to do this. So did they do it?
The Beatles.
No, it doesn't look like it. I'll have to look on secondhand songs, do a little bit more digging.
You
but
know how you go along thinking you have all the answers,
Yep.
Mhm.
and all of a sudden you just get gobsmacked.
Now, a funny story about this song. I had never heard it, okay? But this was when I still love the Bee Gees, but they were my number one artist and everything was the Bee Gees.
Mm-hmm.
And I went through their secondhand songs,
Mm-hmm.
and, I was kind of singing along to all the songs. And then I came across this one, Lonely Days,
Mm-hmm.
and I made up a tune.
Yeah, I asked her. I said, "Do you know this one?" She's like, "Yeah." She started singing it. I'm like, "Oh, okay." And it sounded like a Bee Gees song. What she's saying.
And it turns out I was singing it.
What?
You must have heard it and subconsciously remembered it.
Okay.
Must have, but it was a little bit off. It was like,
slightly different. Yes.
yeah, not off, but I changed it a little bit. But yeah, it was almost note for note.
The lyrics weren't the same.
Wow.
It was Lonely Days, Lonely Nights.
It was.
It just
But then-
wasn't Where Would I Be Without My Woman.
No. But I will say the video did give that kind of clashy, sad vibe that the song gives.
It did. The only thing I have to say about the video I still didn't understand is it's kind of like the first video we watched where match your scenes to your words.
Right.
So once you say, where would I be without my woman, we should see your woman.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Not
It
your
doesn't-
brother.
or your dog. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. It's like,
Yeah.
okay,
It's showing where
confuses.
they would be without their woman, see?
oh, maybe
Mhm.
that's it.
That could have been the logic behind it.
Well, another approach is they could have each had a different woman problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Morris was obviously very solemn and thinking about things.
Mm-hmm.
And Barry seemed pretty happy.
Yeah, he seemed more like maybe they were just in different locations.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should have went out to a lunch date or something.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife should have been in it. I like his wife.
Barry's wife.
Yeah.
Well, you're kind of describing their actual love lives.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. I don't know about
Their
Robin.
relationships, yeah.
If I was
How they
going
went
to
through.
analyze their reactions and what, the woman's situation was with each of them, Morris and his woman had a fight. That's what it looked like to me, how he was acting.
Mm-hmm.
Barry and his woman were working in 2 different locations in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Robin can't get a woman. That's what the video portrayed.
That's fine.
That's what the video portrayed.
You're not saying that Robin Gibb couldn't actually
No.
get a woman. You're saying it looks
in
like
the
that
video.
in the video.
Yes, that is what I get from the video.
You just said you're actually describing their love life.
No, she said you're actually describing their love
Anyway,
life.
yeah, it was an odd video. And, yeah, no, it wasn't the Beatles. It was the Bee Gees.
Yep,
Who
yeah.
knew?
Well, I didn't.
Me neither.
It sounds like him. All right, so next up is one of Shelly's picks, although I think several of us do like this video, and this one's going to take probably a lot of discussing and explaining. So this is Michael Jackson's Leave Me Alone. I don't have my notes in front of me, but this video actually did win Music Video Award.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's interesting,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes a point.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think this is one of the boldest and bravest musical statements. I mean, there's a
Mhm.
lot out there, but for him to just address all the blather and all
Mhm.
the slander in a music video, I think it was brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really, you could watch it over and over again to see how much he packed in there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I caught stuff this time that I'd never noticed before.
Yeah, me too.
Some of the headlines he's using are ones that were actually released about him, and then some, of course, are not. But the press was trying so hard to make him look weird and eccentric, and this is the way that he combated it.
Yeah, it gives a real weird vibe, just like
Mhm.
the effects and that, like an Alice in Wonderland kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes you uncomfortable, but it, like you said, has an important
That's
message.
the point.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mhm.
literally to make the press uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I think it's important the way, I think for me, one of the most brilliant points is when he goes through this whole attraction and comes out of his head or out of his
Mhm.
brain. Like all this is living in his brain because that's what
Mhm.
happens when someone just won't stop.
Right.
You know, it's abusive.
Mhm.
And that's what the press was being. Because you can only say so much and they'll
Right.
spin the narrative however they want. So when he came out of his mind, it's like he finally was free when he was letting that go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then he stood up and broke their narrative.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Their
Because they were writing all over him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another thing that's interesting, obviously it's written about a girl, but not.
The
Right.
lyrics are talking to a girl, but yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting when the he was getting up and breaking all the
Tracks. And
Tracks.
Stuff around him.
he went into his don't come begging me, don't come begging, don't come loving me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean the press and fans will beg and beg for you to just so they can have a piece of you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then they claim to love you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not true.
Yeah. Well, I was watching an interesting video that was comparing the Thriller album to the Bad album. And this song is on the CD release of the Bad album. It wasn't on the original release, but it was on the CD release. But this guy's point was that the quality of his Bad album is in some ways superior to even Thriller. Because his vocal range is showcased more in the Bad album and more dynamic through the genres in that album. But his theory is the reason it did not hit even bigger than Thriller is because at that time the press was hitting him so hard with these theories and things about him that really degraded his image in some people's eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, one part of the video I really liked, it's after he comes out of himself, you know, and it's showing the different things around the attraction, the amusement park. And he's dancing with the supposed bones of the Elephant Man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a ball and chain on his foot that he can't get. He has to dance with.
Yep.
I mean, another thing about the Bad album is it has so many songs with such deep messages. Like, for instance, this one and Man in the Mirror. And also, I mean, even Dirty Diana has a deep message.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there's other ones, but I can't think of it right now.
Yeah, it's a good video. It's very well done.
And if you've ever seen the cover for the Dangerous album, which was released in the 90s, right?
I think it
that
was
one from-
1990.
I think it was the one after Bad.
Yeah, 91? I don't know.
Anyway, I was watching a video of the guy who did the art for that.
Yeah.
And he said this video was an inspiration for it.
You can tell. That's the one where you can only see his eyes.
And it's like set up like an attraction kind of a museum.
Oh,
the
yeah.
front of it is. Yeah. All right. Well, country music videos are always kind of fun to watch. Have any of you ever seen Dolly Parton's Why'd You Come In Here Looking Like That?
Parts.
Nope.
Nope. All right. Let's
Maybe.
give it a watch. I haven't seen it either. I just added it because I saw it was on there.
Okay, that was a great episode. That was a great music video.
Yes,
I loved it. Definitely comedic, but it had that Dolly sense of humor, that Dolly flair.
Mm-hmm. I thought you said you'd seen it, Shell.
No, it must have been Two Doors Down. It's the one. I thought it was this one. Unless they it's a newer music video.
Oh, maybe they redid it.
They might have
redone
redid
it.
it.
No, I kind of like this idea too for a music video, how they're not going off the story so much of the actual song,
Mm-hmm.
but they're using the song as a play on the scene
Yes.
Yeah.
of
Yes.
what's happening.
Yeah, like they only take like the title of the song or the chorus. That's kind of how Leave Me Alone did too. You saw that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even what Shelley was saying about the one line in Joanna where it says, treats me nice, especially at night.
Mhm.
It,
It's a
you know,
different play
yeah,
on
Mm-hmm.
gives it a different meaning.
it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I love the way that it came in, the scene and the talking, because you didn't know exactly what was going on,
Mm-hmm.
and then the story progressed. Yep, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
Definitely like auditioning or interviewing people, isn't it?
Yep.
you get
Have to
all
say so.
kinds.
It's amazing the people that think they're qualified for the position.
Mhm. You know, it's a worldwide thing, or else there wouldn't make music videos about it, you know?
When the one person who didn't go in to get the job got the job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was just being himself.
All right, so for the next one, I don't know if everybody here has seen it. I have, and I it's one of the first times I actually heard this song. I heard the original one, but to hear Karen Carpenter's version, Linda, you showed me and Zena this video, and this is the music video for Karen Carpenter's Beechwood 45789.
I think I
love
was
this
in the
song.
room because that is a very, very early memory.
That was a really cute spin on this song.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they made it a 50s
Lots
diner.
of color.
Yes,
Yeah.
very nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like how they had the little vignettes on her dresser
Uh-huh.
or
Yeah, that
her
was
vanity.
cute.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cute.
Or she was sitting with the phone, like she's the size of the phone.
Mhm. Or
Yeah.
her and Richard were there on the vanity, very small at one part.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked that they had the three stereotypes of high schoolers. They had the rebel jock guy, the preppy, not dorky, but he's got a Letterman's
sweater,
jacket.
Yeah.
And then they have the dork.
Yep. Yep.
It was fun. I have to also say kudos to the dancing in that. Like, they were crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody in that was super crisp and coordinated. I noticed when she was singing over in the background here, the girls were on the stools and all the spinning and everything was exact.
Yeah.
Like, I've watched music videos where, yes, they're good. Yes, they're crisp. They look rehearsed. But to be that synchronized, that was impressive.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I didn't notice that
Maybe the
as
stools
much.
were mechanical and they went at the same
Maybe so, but they were very
Somebody put
controlled
a
with
lot
their
of
movements.
thought into it.
Mhm.
You still have to move even if it's moving you.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right. So the next one that we are going to do, because we cannot do one of these without doing a Huey Lewis video until we run out of Huey Lewis videos, but we haven't yet. So we're going to do Doing It All for My Baby.
Do they just like have a competition with how ridiculous they can come up with a music video?
I know, right? And that one, there was some intense thought put into.
And like sets and sound effects
And makeup.
Yeah, costuming. Like
Definitely not the scene I've ever had in my head when I heard that song.
no.
It's a fun song. I like that song.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that song.
What? It reminds me of that episode on the Munsters when that happens to Herman, and Lily gets scared of him too.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
thinks
yeah.
he's hideous.
Yes.
Yeah.
'cause
When he looks
like
normal.
When he looks normal, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the end reminded me of.
The best part of that episode is when he goes to his doctor, who is Dom DeLuise, and Dom cannot get through his head why they're so upset.
Oh, on the Munsters.
Yes,
Yeah.
on the
Yes.
Munsters.
He tells
Yeah.
him because they're asking about plastic surgery, and Dom says, "Just leave it the way it is."
Yeah. No, it was funny. They always look like they have a lot of fun.
mm-hmm.
And he has white with blue polka dot socks.
Socks, yeah.
Yes. One thing I noticed is his sneakers are very similar to Marty McFly's,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
except a blue check mark instead of a red one. Blue Nike
they're
check mark.
Nike, yeah.
And the sign that the raven is sitting on top of, or the vulture,
When they're
whatever it
looking for
was.
somewhere to stay or somewhere to get food.
Yes, one of the signs said Hill Valley, 1955.
Yes, yes.
So this obviously was after he had written the music for Back to the Future.
obviously.
the white with the blue polka dot socks belong to Hugh. I should have classified that.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So did the sneakers.
Okay, so what year did this come out? This music video? This wouldn't be spoofing Thriller at all, is it?
I mean,
almo-
it could be.
I almost wondered if it's a like Huey Lewis in the News answer to that. Like they're kind of spoofing it
Well, it
because
would
it
be,
was so popular.
It would be several years after Thriller if it has Back to the Future references, because Thriller came out in 82.
82, and it's pretty different.
And
It
back-
is. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that because they picked a monster theme, I was wondering if it was
Yeah.
around the same time.
the song itself came out in 1987.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Let's say, here's some on the music video. Music video for Doing It All for My Baby was a parody of monster movies and was over 7 minutes long. Lewis appears as himself, the Dr. Frankenstein character, and the singing monster. Dracula is portrayed by the bass player.
Who's Dracula?
The one
The
who
one who
answers the
has men.
door.
Yeah.
Oh.
His head's in a jar. Yeah, all that. Just saying all the different references in it. Video was filmed in Los Angeles, and the Bride of Frankenstein's monster was played by Tara Shannon. The video took 3 days to produce, and Lewis considered it his least favorite video to take part in because of the amount of time spent getting makeup applied on him and the band.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Which I can also see because it's a pretty rigorous routine you have to go through in order to get those kind of prosthetics and masks done.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the mold itself is awful.
Well, yeah, they put a lot of work in to make a goofy video.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, and the piano player reminds me, he has the same actions as Jimmy Durante.
Yes,
yeah.
So yeah,
he
when he's playing and looking at the camera and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they were mocking all sorts of things. They mocked Jimi Hendrix too, because with the guitar, the guy tried to play it with his teeth, and his teeth fell out.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
All right. Well, on a little different note, we're gonna go back to country now, and we're gonna do "Suspicious Minds" by Dwight Yoakam.
Well, it was kind of a funny start, actually.
Funny?
Well, it kind of
Odd? Funny?
yeah, odd
Yeah.
funny. Well, it was a shock start. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you kind of expected more out of the video.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like they started with it was either going to be comedic or it was going to be weird.
Artistic,
Yeah.
something rather than just different angles of performing. You know what I mean? Like I get they had the thing with them chained together, and that was kind of an interesting aspect.
I think they had a missed opportunity for some more acting.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have to have a lot of scenes, just something that kind of.
Yeah, to show that there was a suspicion, although the chains did show what was doing to him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I thought actually her expression acting, as much as they gave the actress, was good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know?
just don't understand why they chose to do that start if they were going to do that video. They could have just done the video.
Yeah,
Well, it's showing all the things that could happen if you take the chance on loving somebody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah. That guy was just so over the top. The intro guy.
Well,
Yeah.
but he's out in
I mean,
the
he was
middle of the
supposed to be.
desert, and I mean, he's supposed to be kind of odd anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how
Yeah.
many customers does he get?
I know. How do you even find him?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there wasn't too much to.
Yeah, it
Critique
wasn't my
about it.
favorite video, but
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't extraordinary either.
But he has a good voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I did like his, and he made the song his own in the
Mhm.
vocal
Mm-hmm.
arrangement of it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's not my preference in the way he sings is he doesn't enunciate anything.
No.
No, but it's a country version too.
It is a unique way of doing it, but
Mhm.
I feel like sometimes you lose the words.
Yeah, I get that. Of course, it's hard to compare this. Elvis does nail this song.
Oh, I had to put it out of my mind, like Elvis's version.
his arrangement and his. So I think that's what makes it difficult too.
Mm-hmm.
So for making it his own and it being a country version, I think the performance was good. I think the music video was okay. It was just kind of plain, kind
Yeah.
of boring.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to do a little bit shorter episode this time because we all have some shows tomorrow, so we got to wrap it up. But we are going to do one more, and this is another one that Shelly picked. She's kind of on a Kool and the Gang kick lately, so this is going to be Cherish by Kool and the Gang.
and it's not necessarily because I love the video, but I do want to know everyone's take on it.
Okay.
Yes. And watch for a actor that you will recognize.
Mm-hmm.
So she supposedly is a mermaid.
Yeah, that's what I've assumed.
It would have to be. There was the fin at the end.
Mm-hmm. See, the hard
and
thing.
and the clothing.
Yep.
Yep. And the drawing
Yep. In the
Mhm.
in the middle of it. See, he sees her coming out of the water
Uh-huh.
And he has. I didn't notice that he has her dress in his hand.
for
yeah,
it.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
So this is he knows she's a mermaid in there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have this secret relationship. That's kind of a cool video in a way.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
kind of like it.
It was kind of hard for me to wrap my mind around at first because I heard the song first,
Mm-hmm.
and when he says, "If you receive your calling before I
Yeah.
awake," I've always assumed she died.
Right.
If you die
die.
before I wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that she might be sick or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I guess the calling was the sea.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she has to go
Yeah.
back to the sea.
It's another one of those.
Yeah.
The video totally changes the meaning of some of the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of like it. There's more things I noticed this time. They go through different couples of different ages when they're singing Cherish the Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it helped to have the wedding party there and everything to
Mhm.
show different aspects of love.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Linda recognized pretty much right away who the actor you're talking about was. Bud.
Oh, bud.
Yep, it's big.
From The
Cosby
Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Yep.
First time Shelly and I watched it, we're like, "That's Bud." I'm pretty sure
So you looked it up on his IMDb?
it is him.
It's him.
It
There's
is
no
him.
way
Yeah.
that kid isn't
It's
him.
verified. It's him.
Yeah, I did have a thought. See,
Well, and in this picture,
that's what
Mhm.
I thought. The,
The
drawing, of
drawing,
the mermaid
yeah.
that looked like her. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It still is one that if it was just on TV, I'd probably have to see it a few times to
Mhm.
understand it because we have the ability to go back on YouTube and
Mhm.
rewatch and look at it. I still think they pack a lot into their music videos.
Yeah.
So it takes some processing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Bud.
Yep.
I think part of that is because they want to showcase the band as well.
Yeah.
So
and
they
I think
have
they
to
did it
include
well.
all that. So do you think in the video Bud is their kid?
Oh.
I mean, he's standing there when she comes out of the water with JT.
And he recognizes
Yeah.
her.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or what I assumed was it was his little brother.
Could be that.
and
Could
he
be
Yeah.
knew
that.
the
Yeah.
girl was coming. Yeah.
Or he's some kid who lives near the beach.
He's
I
Bud.
I think that'd be fun if that was their kid.
Yeah.
That would be.
I think it's a really cute video.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I wasn't quite sure about it because it's like it came as I don't know why, but it came as more of a shock to me than I think it did anybody else.
The mermaid thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't caught it until this time.
The minute she came out of the water, I
Yeah.
had a question about it.
Well,
I was like, okay.
The first time I watched it, I was kind of like, and then it still surprised me at the end.
Because she definitely, though, has legs when she comes out of the water and everything. You know?
yeah,
So
she's
you
just in a bikini, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that he has her dress in his hands, I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes it it's not just like he just met her.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
no.
he's waiting for her.
Well, I think those were some fun videos that we've watched, some interesting videos. And we would love to hear your thoughts, our audience. Be sure to stop over on Facebook, the Sister Love Squadcast discussion group.
Mm-hmm.
Every week we make a post to talk about last week's episode.
Mm-hmm.
So be sure to drop your comments about this week's episode. Let us know what you thought of the music videos, and maybe the ones that confused us, you have a plot twist you have a thought on. We would love to hear that. Until then, we will be talking to you next week, and keep listening to great music.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. God bless.